I'm gonna be honest, I don't really feel like doing this today. But you know what? I made a commitment, you know what I'm saying? And when you make a commitment, you gotta honor it sometimes. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about the difference between skill and talent, and more importantly, which one would you rather possess, skill or talent? What the similarities are, what the differences are, and what are the ins and outs of both. So let's get it, let's go.
No, I hope that somebody hear me, cause even if I let them touch me, Dr. They'll ever feel me.
Per usual, I'm going to be using an example to help everybody understand the differences and the applications of both skill and talent. Today's example is going to be trying to teach somebody or somebody trying to learn how to do a 360-degree dunk on a basketball goal, 10 feet of course. So if somebody has talent, a person might be tall so that it might be easier for them to dunk. They might have a great vertical, like a 40-inch vertical or higher or something like that. They might be able to really get up there and really jam that thing, you know what I'm saying? These are all natural things, natural abilities, natural gifts that somebody might have that might allow them to be able to really get up there and perform a dunk. But when the person goes to try, homie goes up, jumps in the air, and is trying to figure out how he's trying to get 360 degrees around while he's in the air and then dunk the ball. He can do on any given day a regular dunk, but when he jumps up, he's trying to figure out how he can get around 360. We already said that he has a talent to be able to jump, but does he have the skill to know how to execute a 360-degree dunk? What does it take to get in the air, get around, and dunk the ball? Skill has to do with know-how. How do I do this? Am I used to doing this? Do I have the experience? Did I do my research and figure out how to do something and practice doing it to the point where I became even better at it beyond my talents that I may have? We're going to examine some 360 dunks and figure out the skill behind it. If you look at this, you'll notice that 360-degree dunks aren't executed really at 360 degrees at all. It's really executed at a 180. Because when the basketball player goes up, he dribbles the ball, he doesn't jump looking at the rim. If you look closely, he actually jumps with his back to the rim, rotating 180 degrees and then dunking the ball. The illusion that it creates is that he spun a full 360 degrees in the air. Having the skill, the knowledge, and therefore the skill to be able to know how to do that and then pull it off is more than just having the talent, right? The talent says that we can jump. Now, what does talent look like without skill? Well, it looks like what we've already said. You can jump off the ground, you can dunk the ball, you have the height, you might have the bunnies, you know what I'm saying, the hops, but you might not know how to execute this one specific move. So therefore you need skill. That's talent without skill. What's skill without talent? Skill without talent is somebody like me. Somebody that's 5'11" or so, that knows how to execute a 360 dunk, and might even be able to do it on like a 9-foot goal or something like that. Something sad, but can't really do it on the regulation 10-foot goal. I might not have the hops. I mean, I can jump pretty high, but not that high at 5'11". I might not have the height, which I've said. So that's skill without talent. I know how to do it, but I don't necessarily have the natural genetic tools to be able to get there. Now I can do squats, and I can do leg presses and calf raises and get my legs strong enough to the point where I can jump high and get that extra bounce to be able to do it, but I still might not be able to do it at that point. So that's skill without talent. Skill without talent is something that, you know, people like coaches, no offense to coaches either, or teachers that are coaches might have. They have skill, but they can't really do the stuff. Talent is what you have that makes you apt to be able to perform the task. Skill tells you how to perform the task, how to manipulate what you have.
Holding. Left tackle.
This team is your family, Michael. You have to protect them from those guys. Oompa Loompa here is your tailback. When you look at him, you think of SJ and how you'd never let anyone or anything hurt him. You understand me? All right.
Go!
You can manipulate what you already can do to make yourself even better. And that's how you get greats. That's how you get greatness. That's how you get a 360 dunk. Be able to do it, know how to do it. For me, I have a natural talent with music and instruments. That's why I'm a music producer, David October, you know what I'm saying? Look me up. I naturally am apt when it comes to playing instruments. You know what I'm saying? I can play right now, but I can do it. That's not me sitting here bragging, but I'm saying I need skill to know how to manipulate this instrument. I can pull up to a piano and play songs by ear, but to be able to do something like let's say, improvisation and solo, like a Herbie Hancock or something like that, it takes more than just having a good ear and pull up and know how to do the chord, listen to a song, know how to do the chords and play it back. That's the talent. The skill comes in when you have to do the much harder things. And so I have to know my blues scales, my harmonic minor scales, any other kind of scales that I have to build skill and get in the habit of doing and knowing that will allow me to do these improvisations. So to the question of which would you rather have, talent or skill? The answer is both. Both, right? Everybody doesn't have God-given talent. Everybody ain't Serena Williams on the tennis court. Everybody's not Michael Jackson on the dance floor. But the ideal situation is to have both. If you don't have the talent, then build the skill as much as you can. But I made this video to say that a lot of people that have talent think that that's all it takes. No, you gotta endlessly work on if you want to be great, you have to endlessly work on your craft. And you have to learn how to manipulate your craft to the point where you can make it do what you want to do. And you can even teach it back to others. That's skill. Learning how it works and getting the knowledge about it to be able to change it up and do what you want and do more with it. Talent, skill, which one do you have? Which one would you prefer? Leave it down in the comments. Subscribe like usual. I'm David October. I'll be out.
I said what's good, and she top 3, and you not 3. I said you need, she said need what? I said need me, had me thinking like, even if a nigga broke, I could have a dime. Give away my time, I know there will come a time. Tell her gotta know her worth, don't know min's mine. I don't even need an appetizer or a side. She wanna see if I'm bout it,